To the man I love, to the man I love. How personality types prove they're not the one. How personality types prove they're not the one. Okay, so when you have different personality types, it just proves that they're not the one. You're a giver, they're a taker. You're kind. They don't know how to treat people. They're full of drama and hate. And, you're just a person that just want to do right by people. Most people have personalities, They're constantly taking people to court. They don't mind sleeping with people's husbands. They like doing people dirty and wrong, just like she did me. I mean, they have these personality types that they just don't care. They have no remorse when they do it, and they just don't care. And she has that personality type, which proves you're not the one, because your personality type match when you're the one. Like, it matches, your soul matches similar souls and similar hearts. That's why they're the one. That's why you're their soulmate. Okay. But the devil will use the counterfeit trauma bonding to make you think they're the one. You're talking about, well, you both had childhood wounds, together. What that doesn't prove you're the one, because it's your personality and what you've been through in life that proves you're the one. That's what the devil used, that the counterfeit. That's why he uses it with the counterfeit. He brings the counterfeit in to make it seem like y'all had similar circumstances. Because really, like, when it comes to similar circumstances, that kind of, it's called trauma bonding. Like, both of y'all been through something, and he'll try to use that to make it look like they're the one. But they're the counterfeit, because you will go through similar circumstances and your personality will match. When they're the one, you go through similar circumstances and the personalities will match. To the man, love to the man. Like I just told you, I had been through a year marriage, and I was in it for sex. I mean, I was only there, and it was about sex, money, and a roof over my head. Where you were in a relationship with her, and it was only about sex, money, and roof over your head. But we both share similar personality. The difference between you and her is that y'all went through a situation where y'all both had childhood wounds, but they got millions and millions of people that had childhood wounds too, and their personalities don't match yours. But we both been through similar circumstances in our lives, and our personalities match. That's how you know they're the one. It's not just the trauma violence, because you got to understand that with that situation, millions and millions of women, millions and millions of people have also been through a similar circumstance like that, not just her. And your personality don't match hers, but your personality match mine, and we have been through similar circumstances, like similar hurts and stuff like that. That's how you know I'm the one, and that's how I go. That's why the devil breaks the counterfeit. Trying to pretend like, oh, it was trauma bonded, and y'all went through something together, that that both situation where y'all both hurt, but they got millions and millions of people out there, of every nationality has been through that type of hurt. You have to understand that there are millions and millions of people that have been through that type of hurt that you're talking about, that she and you went through, that y'all share. Millions of people, but they don't have your personality. That's how you know they're not the one. But I mean, you have been through similar circumstances. Like I said, you was with her. It was about money, sex, and roof over here. I was with him, right, in a relationship, like I just put out the last video. And it's about sex, money, and and just roof over my head. But we have been through similar circumstances throughout our life. You and I, like, our life pretty much mirrored each other in our circumstances. Even if you don't know that, that is what the Lord revealed to me. Most of our lives have mirrored each other, not just that one circumstance or two circumstances. A lot of our life mirrored each other, like what we had to go through hardships, and it seemed like that was with her. But you gotta understand, that's not what it was. Even if there's a few other things that you may be able to say, oh, it was, similar circumstance. You have to understand, it has to be the similar circumstance in life that will kind of show that they're the one, and the personality. So it has to be both. And she does not share your personality. You're a giver, she's a taker. She's malicious and don't mind sleeping with people's husbands, as she have done already, taking people relationships, ruining people's relationships, which you are not even a part of. Okay, that's different personalities. That's how you know they're not the one. That's how you know they're not like us. But that's how the devil sends the counterfeit. You understand, there's millions and millions of people that have been through that. But when it's like a similar circumstance with us, like, it's pretty much just as similar as it's going to get. But we've been throughout our life, me and you, she might have one or two things she could say that was like what you went through, but not totally, right? Even like we have to carry burdens and stuff, like we're saying in the last video. That shows that